Hey Nat Geo, I'm Albert Lin, Lost Cities seeker, venture dad of two, and now expert gamer. I'm here to tell you about my latest adventure playing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Don't you want to know what this is all about?
You're damn right I do.
It's a single-player adventure set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. The year is 1937. Sinister forces are scouring the globe for a secret to an ancient power connected to the Great Circle. And the only person who can stop them is Indiana Jones. When I look back at my own childhood, the dominant adventure narrative was the stories of Indiana Jones, imagining myself as an explorer. And now look at me, I'm actually doing it. I couldn't be more grateful. Yeah, I'm about to become Indiana. Even my controller's matching my leather jacket. Bam! Wow, this is actually way more immersive than I ever imagined this moment was gonna be. Oh, I recognize these guys. This is the opening scene of the Raiders of the Lost Ark. That was my favorite part of the original movie. You know what's wild is that I actually was recently with the Cloud Warriors. I was with the mummies of the Chachapoya on the cliffs of ancient Peru. And that's where he's going in the game. And it does feel like I'm there. The craziest thing about the jungle is that you can't see more than a few feet in any direction. And that's what it feels like here. At any moment, I might turn and all of a sudden find the temple of the Warriors of the Cloud and try to figure out how to grab that golden idol.
Let us hurry. There is nothing to fear here.
That's what scares me.
That story, it's fictional, of course, but it actually had its inspiration from the story of the Cloud Warriors. It really is pretty incredible to realize that, in fact, the fiction was inspired by the reality, that the greatest stories of our humanity are all actually in our history.
Unbelievable. Yeah, we should probably talk through this first.
Okay, where am I now? Look at this place. Having traveled through the jungle, I actually have seen places that look just like this. And I've actually had to drop into mysterious dark holes just like this too. The last expedition I was on, I was in the heart of the tomb of Pakal, staring at this ancient tomb. When you look around, there is water dripping down all around. At one point I had to swim in mummy water in the deserts of Sudan. That was honestly pretty gross. And I'm starting to have a bit of deja vu right now. Is that mummy water? Oh God. Oh, this is what it feels like. Get out of the mummy water. Died. That would be the worst way to go. Just so you know, the worst way to go would be to drown in mummy water.
This place must be thousands of years old.
I'm in some dark tunnel. There is this underground temple that I went to in a city in Israel where you walk down into an underground crypt, a hangout space for the Templars, and it feels just like this. What is down here? That is a tomb. It's funny, at some point in my life, I realized I've spent a lot of time immersed in the world of the dead. The best part about this experience right now is that I can't tell if I'm playing a game, if I am in the game, or if I'm in a movie. Get the hat, Indy, get the hat! This video game, this is meant to be fun, but it also brings that same sense of wonder and inspiration that the original films did in such a beautiful way. The game makers have done such a great job of visual storytelling to make it feel like you're in that world. Having traveled through a lot of that world in my own lifetime, I tell you, it's just as epic. Hopefully this game makes all of us remember that there's a world of discovery waiting just beyond the veil.
You're good at this, Mr. Jones.
I know enough to get me into trouble.
Go play Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, now on Xbox, Game Pass, and PC, and is coming to PlayStation. And you can catch me in Nat Geo's Lost Cities Reveal on Disney+.